Passengers were jolted violently in their seats, their ears popping from the sudden change in pressure. Overhead, luggage compartments burst open, showering the cabin with belongings. Panic gripped the aircraft as the unimaginable occurred. A large section of the fuselage, ripped away by the forces of decompression, tore open the aircraft to the sky above. The initial roar was quickly replaced by a chaotic symphony of wind, rushing air, and the screams of terrified passengers. Those seated in the front section of the aircraft looked up in horror to see a gaping hole where their roof used to be. The once familiar interior of the Boeing 737 was now exposed to the elements, the bright blue sky a stark contrast to the panic unfolding within. Debris, torn from the fuselage, was sucked out of the aircraft with violent force, some of it striking the tail section as it disappeared into the clouds below. The force of the decompression was staggering, almost unimaginable to those who had never experienced it. For a brief moment, time seemed to stand still. Passengers clung desperately to their seats, their eyes wide with fear, struggling to comprehend the surreal scene unfolding around them. The cabin, once a controlled environment of pressurized air and gentle lighting, was now a wind tunnel. Loose objects, transformed into dangerous projectiles, flew through the air, adding to the chaos. The deafening roar of the wind made communication nearly impossible. Passengers could only watch in terror as the world outside rushed in, a terrifying reminder of the fragility of their situation. Among the passengers, there was a palpable sense of disbelief. This couldn't be happening, not on a routine flight, not to them. But the gaping hole in the roof, the fierce wind whipping through the cabin, and the terrified faces around them served as a stark reminder of the reality they now faced. For many, the initial shock soon gave way to a primal instinct: survival. They clung to their loved ones, offered words of comfort, and prayed for a miracle. Amid the chaos, flight attendants trained for emergencies sprang into action. Their composure, remarkable under the circumstances, provided a beacon of hope in a sea of uncertainty. They struggled against the wind to calm passengers, tend to the injured, and assess the situation. One flight attendant, Clarabelle C.B. Lansing, was seen comforting passengers in the front section, her calm demeanor a testament to her years of experience.